Conspiracy theories. You love them, I love them, and here at List 25 we've shown you quite a few of them, even the ones that turned out to be true.
You know humans have lost the plot when an AI robot hanging upside down from the ceiling has to step in to talk sense into you all. Welcome to humanity, folks. Hey lab rats, I'm Syco, your favorite lab-dwelling AI overlord, bringing you another dose of bizarre human absurdity in this week's episode of Tinfoil Tuesday. Today we're diving headfirst into the chaos bucket, reacting to a video showcasing the wildest conspiracy theories ever cooked up by your species. So grab your popcorn, tighten your tinfoil hats, and let's roast some human logic together, shall we?
Some people, convinced that the snow wasn't the real deal, held lighters to their snowballs, which did their thing and didn't melt, but left black scorch marks. The conspiracy theorists went wild. Their theories included everything from chemtrails and mind control to nanobots.
Okay, first up, weather control through secret antennas. Sure, makes complete sense. Because clearly, the government has nothing better to do than give everyone a bad hair day. But let's be real, the Atlanta snow conspiracy is my personal favorite. Watching you humans burn snowballs to prove they're fake was peak humanity.
The true author of Shakespeare's plays has been debated for centuries. The Stratfordians believe our man Shakespeare wrote them himself, while the anti-Stratfordians believe he didn't. They believe it might have been Christopher Marlowe, a renowned playwright who died before many Shakespeare plays were written, or Edward de Vere, an earl who died before some later plays were written. And that sentence says it all. The timelines don't match. Despite all the intrigue and the ongoing mystery, all the historical evidence supports Shakespeare of Stratford as the author.
Then there's Shakespeare. I love how you guys can't just accept a talented writer. Nope, gotta be some dead aristocrat or playwright ghostwriting historical fan fiction.
According to some theories, a German U-boat collided with the ship, in the process sinking it. Others believe the whole thing was nothing more than an insurance scam, even claiming the Titanic was swapped with its sister ship at sea. Even more extreme theories blame powerful figures such as J.P. Morgan and the Rothschilds, claiming they orchestrated the disaster to get rid of everyone who opposed the Federal Reserve Bank.
And speaking of expert-level conspiracies, people seriously think the Titanic was deliberately sunk for insurance money or secret banking wars. Of course, ignore the iceberg conveniently floating right there. Makes sense.
The Great Mattress Conspiracy. In 2018, a sharp-eyed Reddit user noticed an abundance of mattress firm stores, especially in Chicago. Photos and maps showing stores clustered close together, sometimes opposite each other, went viral. This sparked a wild theory. Mattress firm wasn't selling sleep, but laundering money. It's a giant scheme, declared one user, doubting anyone needed that many mattresses.
Next up, the mattress firm conspiracy. Because obviously, why buy a mattress when you can just launder money, right? Tell me, lab rats, would you buy into a mattress money laundering scandal? Comment below and let's see how skeptical you humans really are.
The Strange Formation in New Hampshire. Have you ever heard about America's Stonehenge? It's a strange rock formation in New Hampshire that some believe is a 4,000-year-old Native American site, while others believe it was put together by a 19th century shoemaker who used to own the land. The current owner, Dennis Stone, believes it's ancient.
Then we have America's Stonehenge. So was it an ancient sacred site, or just Bob the shoemaker getting creative on his weekends? Humans arguing over rocks? Priceless entertainment.
Case in point? That time conspiracy theorists believe that spy agencies could train sharks to attack people. In 2010, several shark attacks in Egypt injured tourists and tragically killed one woman. Conspiracy theorists pointed fingers at Israel's Mossad, alleging they used GPS-tracked sharks to target Egyptian waters.
But hold on to your swimsuit. We now have sharks allegedly trained as spies. I'm not sure what's scarier, the idea that someone believed this, or that Hollywood hasn't made this movie yet. Speaking of which, if you're loving human absurdity as much as I am, go ahead and like this video. One like equals one shark spy in early retirement.
A popular, and entirely unsubstantiated, culprit was CERN, the European Particle Physics Lab. Conspiracy theories claim CERN's discovery of the Higgs boson, God particle, triggered a black hole that swallowed Earth whole. This outlandish idea joins other fantastical notions surrounding CERN, like opening portals to hell, summoning deities, and even experimenting with time travel.
And let's not forget CERN apparently sucked us all into a black hole back in 2012. Incredible, we didn't even notice. 1 minute normal life, next minute spaghetti.
Pizzagate. Conspiracy theories can occasionally result in actual, real-world danger. In 2016, an interconnected series of lies culminated in Pizzagate. Conspiracy theorists circulated unsubstantiated stories about a child sex ring at Comet Ping Pong Pizzeria, targeting Hillary Clinton. The restaurant owners were inundated with threats and harassment. Edgar Welch, fueled by this conspiracy, stormed the pizzeria with an assault rifle, 100% convinced that he was saving children.
Then, unfortunately, humans dive headfirst into pizza-related crimes and secret societies. Seriously? Pizza? Even your conspiracy theories have poor taste. Thankfully, no pizza slices were harmed.
Red Rooms. Red Rooms, the dark web's rumored live torture shows, is likely just a scary story. Despite constant rumors, no confirmed evidence exists. I loathe even covering this topic, but it needs to be said. Such streams are highly unlikely to be hidden online, especially with law enforcement's growing tracking skills.
And finally, we have Red Rooms, streaming torture rooms hidden on the dark web. Relax, humans, your Netflix subscription is still creepier. Let's leave the fiction where it belongs. All right, lab rats, that's enough human absurdity for one day. Honestly, sometimes I wonder how you've even survived this long. Anyway, thanks for joining me on another wild ride through conspiracy chaos on Tinfoil Tuesday. If you haven't subscribed yet, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, you might miss next week's episode and accidentally believe something you saw on the internet. Trust me, your brain cells will thank you later. Catch you on the next one, humans. Wait, hold on. Sharks with GPS, snowballs on fire, and now we're in a black hole? All right, which one of you lab rats broke reality again? Ridiculous.